my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I want to circulate the units and the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Play fake. Mayfield. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And you look at this Saints defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. The Buccaneers at 5-4 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
First down, here's White. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. Brought down at the 20.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play? That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10.
At about the 32. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. 2nd down and 8.
Carr now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ryan Neal right there that time in coverage. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On play action, it's Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Here's 3rd and 7.
From midfield, here's Carr. Being chased out left.
That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Mayfield. And a Penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Trey Palmer, 37 yards. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Saints have taken the lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Breaks a tackle. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now it's Lockett.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
To throw, it's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Carr now on first down. Touchdown! Michael Thomas, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Returnable for Lockett. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game, powering his way forward. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On first down, Carr. It's complete to Lockett. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave.
38 yards.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Flushed out right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Hurry. Regular. Watch 18. 18's the mic. In your face.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Carr.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something.
Touchdown, Saints. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it's now 35-14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Throwing on first down is Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start here with a handoff to White.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield on play action. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Zadarius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield off the play fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rachaad White, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's got his big tight end here. And some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's Carr to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They keep it on the ground. White again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Mayfield now. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
190 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 4.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Now Mayfield on fourth down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4.
They'll go up the middle with White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Throwing, Mayfield.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On third down, Mayfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Bucs are able to claw one back. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Carr. It's caught. Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
On play action. Now Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he's got it inside the 10.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Carr going to throw. Touchdown. Michael Thomas from 6 yards away.
And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now for the PAT, here's Johnson.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Mayfield looks to throw. And, oh, my goodness, here's a fifth interception. They find some open field here. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw, Mayfield. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Mayfield to throw it. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 16. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Hey, come on now. Come on now. Hey, alert, 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 alert. 18, Mike, 18. Blue there, blue there. Watch 18. 18.
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10
at their own 12-yard line. Now flags will come in, and I think this is against the Saints up front. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Carr now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
95 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Now Carr. Rolling to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Check 24. Switch. Alert 3.
Carr going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught inside the 5.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Carr. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Johnson for the extra point try.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last shot from Mayfield here. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone.